뭐야? 박스 하나 왔는데?
하나 왔어? 알았어. 아직 캐치하지 않았나 보다. 알았어.
아,
식사하셔야죠. 식사하셔야죠.
좀 있다.
아, 어제 몇 시에 잤어?
어제 4시 마지막까지 보느냐고.
오빠 나한테 팬이라고 뭐라 하지 마, 이제. 내가 그렇게 수고를 당했는데요? 뭐라고? 그래서 억울해.
알았어요.
알았어. 끊으냐?
아,
If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like protein. Make a sucker rich, the clothes off.
I'm cool, yo. I'm starting to think no one told y'all. Designing my clothes, dog. How much you think my coat costs? I'm spitting like Mozart. This till I gotta flip Noah's Ark. New Lamborghini.
시청자들 들어오기 위해서 3분 광고 시작하고 할게요. 한 번 30초밖에 안 돼?
Walked out of Louis looking like a virgin discount. If it ain't 100, it's a miscount. 7 days a week, I 6 ounce. If a chick with me, she like big houses. If a chick with me, she like foreign cars. If a chick with me, she like go yard. If a chick with me, she like
봅시다.
protein. Make a sucker rich, the clothes off.
좀 있네.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
아, 7회 초라.
From the stretch. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Fouled away. 4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Oh.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those back.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. The set and the 1-1 pitch.
Wow.
Swing by Hoskins, and this is driven to deep left. A two-run shot that gives them the lead.
The crowd was hoping and praying he'd go down. Then he quiets him in a hurry with 1 swing of the bat. And more importantly than quieting the crowd, it gives his guys the lead. That's what we call timely production by a big-time power hitter.
New pitcher coming on now as we'll get a look at the side armor, Joe Smith.
자,
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius, as he'll take a look at ball one.
너무 정직했나?
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Hit weakly back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been. Adam Morgan gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
컨트롤 좋네. 5, 8일.
You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard up the
Nice
middle.
Altuve.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball went inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
And here's Christian Yelich now, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Hoskins has it. There's one.
Nice.
To first, and they get the double play. Striding forward now is the DH, Yordan Alvarez. Runner in scoring position with Sergan. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Oh, has it looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
And he misses there, 1-2. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Altuve at third with 2 away. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Houston. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 4, Scott Kingery.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Now the 1-1 pitch.
위험했다.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
First delivery to him on the way. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Liner towards second. And McCutchen has himself a base hit.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Here's Neil Walker. Lifted the other way to left center. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Adam Hazley trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly. Onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that Hector Neris is on the pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Here's George Springer, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
노리스군.
First offering on its way. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for strike number 2. Now Springer belts one, carrying right to left. McCutchen looking up, gone.
굿샷.
A solo shot here to left, and it's now a 1-run game, 7-6 now.
There's an old saying in the game. They say solo homers won't kill you. This might be a good time for a mound visit right here. Try and erase those negative thoughts and get right back in the zone. You still have the lead.
Now back.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And it's fouled away. No hits to this point. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
Great mid-AB adjustment right there. Swung at the first high fastball and was able to take the second one.
Lofted in the air toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll get in there easily as the time runs at second now with nobody out.
Now back, first baseman, Yuli.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Baseball is looked at for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. So it's first and second now. Nobody out. And ambling over to the batter's box is Carlos Correa. A ball and no strikes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he's way off balance with the swing there. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Standing in, Lorenzo Quintana. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Josh Reddick will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 26.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets fouled. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Fouled off. The 1-2. Hit softly down the line at first. Hoskins gathers it in, and indeed he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. So coming to the plate, Jose Altuve, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Altuve! Come through, as this ought to be enough to get him the lead. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's an 8-7 game.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1-0. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Now pitching for Philadelphia.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. Alvarez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ryan Presley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 26.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go JT Realmuto. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Bryce Harper is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Yelich is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Presley playing here in his age 31 season. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
2 balls and a strike now. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll put this one away for the final out. And the Astros have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. It's about 10 to 4 when the back of the coupe is open. Your girlfriend's gone off that and cola. You about for stroking. And I'm also focused for the day that I blow this open. Money like hocus pocus at the club with a bunch of brokers. Also, I can the broker. Hang eyes, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat.
디비전 라이벌이네요.
Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
담배 한 대 피고 올게요. 담배 피는 동안에는 광고 나갈 수 있어요.
To wait anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang odds, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. So fat. Gotta get you home like stat. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stoplight. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light.
Are you gonna be in the car?
In the back of the black Cadillac light. Yeah, back is to my mama hatchback light. I'ma let the roof back, put the L on the dash light. Put a smack on the gas, but I hope I don't crash like.
다시 시작할게요. 오, 3대3 왜 초?
The Astros have mostly been a study in consistency this season, and with the trade deadline just around the corner, they've got a comfortable division lead to show for it.
And it's a testament to this team's character and focus. They've had their eye on the prize from day one, and what little adversity they have faced this season has been handled with the poise of a champion.
Totally agree, D-Row. This team has a strong sense of who they are. With a nice little cushion at the top of their division, they could be really hard to chase down.
Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Some action out in the bullpen.
게임 핸드릭스 6 9693 아 9693
Pen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The 0-1.
Look out, 1-1.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. In previous meetings with Liam Hendricks, just a 1 for 9. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now. Striding in, Lorenzo Quintana. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Josh Reddick will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 26, Josh Reddick.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Josh Reddick will stay in the ball game, taking over the catching duties behind the plate.
Now pitching.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis. Roberto Osuna enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, he just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed. Chased the fastball that time. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
와, 이게 살아? 이거
So
진짜
not the
있네.
start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And it's fouled away. Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And a huge mistake, as that's going to move the winning run into scoring position. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is they're changing islands. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Sean Murphy stands in as he looks at a called strike. That's strike two on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Osuna is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
That's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Tony Kemp is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Franklin Barreto will come on now and pitch run here. Stepping in, Marcus Semien. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Breaking ball called just a bit low. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Gurriel is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll... Franklin Barreto stays in the ballgame in the 9-hole and takes over at second base.
Thank you.
We are into extra innings, and Michael Brantley settles in to hit at the plate.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this. One of the game's elite closers.
Swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out.
Fastball delivers, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And they have taken the lead. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they take the lead 4-3. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez hit hard to the right. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
And in game 1 of this series, it sure doesn't hurt that you make the closer come in, and he threw a ton of pitches. It's possible he might not be available going forward.
Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
Back-to-back.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year, and it's now 5-3.
Man, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to hit a bomb off these closers. These guys pitching the 8th and 9th inning nowadays, they're tough to center and get anything to knock them off.
Oh, yeah, certain home runs are just a little bit more sweeter than others. Taking a closer deep in a big spot. High velocity, nasty exploding breaking stuff. That's one he's not going to forget.
George Springer the next to hit. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Petit, a veteran at 35 years of age. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Their count now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Striding into the box, Alex Bregman. He singled his last time up. From the stretch. Got him reaching a bit too far after that one. It's strike 1. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
Swing and a misses. He was way early on that one. 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Astros 5 and the A's 3. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. Altuve fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Joe Smith takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 out, nobody on. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. And the pitch. 2-1 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed. 2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
So the first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. Well, guys, we mentioned earlier that the trade deadline is almost upon us. Do you look for this team to be active as a buyer?
Matt, in this day and age, any team with any kind of hopes at a postseason run has to be considering adding a piece or two, because if you don't, you're losing a step to those teams that are making upgrades. On the other hand, you don't want to be trading away very many valuable prospects unless you're pretty sure your team is a serious contender.
Yeah, and the other thing to make sure is that the player or players you are acquiring are actually going to come in and make you a better team. It's not just about making moves to make moves, but those are the things that GMs have to figure out this time of year.
오, 트레이드 왔어.
Now let's begin. You're in too deep to go back again. Cash is pay to play. You want more hits than lemonade. No, you don't own me. You don't even know me. This vagabond with a two-part path to the great beyond. Say genuine, a ground floor up. I can help you find. You're a dreamer. Call me when you're Bieber. And when they play it, you can't help but sing along. That's nothing odd, that's nothing wrong. 'Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. No good song never. The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. The wondered bond don't work no more. Think it took too much. Your equity make the caffeine be your weaponry. Is the reason there never was one needed. It's all around, but it weighs too much to slow you down. It's the time to act, 'cause the best defense is the timeless track. You don't own me, you don't even know me. But when they play it, you can't help but sing along. That's nothing odd, that's nothing wrong. 'Cause a good song never dies. It just reminds you of where you were the first time it made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never.
아우워, 안녕하세요. 아우워. 야.
The first time they made you cry, the first time you felt alive. No good song never. There was a moment, a hole opened in the
그러면은
sky.
포스트 시즌에 심판발 완성됐네요.
For all the times they never heard your battle cry.
이번 게임은 피칭만
Trevor
하네요.
Bauer
아우워.
is on the hill today after they made a move for him with the trade. Into the box now, Scott Heineman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The right fielder, number 16.
Hey, no outs here.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
아,
And
이게
fellas,
뭐야?
these Astros entering play here tonight. Despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager
Nice
wants.
to
There's a
see.
lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing
Oh,
really
this
good
is pretty
baseball. I would
nice.
not worry
Oh,
about it.
chicken
Keep
stock.
pushing the throb.
오, 이
So we got him
치킨이네.
swinging. Scott Heineman is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
Come on, guys.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 home.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Roll.
아,
Not a
진짜
very
안
big
타네.
zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
The 1-0. This is line to left. Brentley is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Lays off 1-0. Chu stands at second with two gone. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
To first, scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left. Last half of the second set to go, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Danny Santana. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitching. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
He's ready. Now the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's 1 for 5.
Let's turn two here.
Hit to short.
아,
Takes a
뭐야.
nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. The relay.
와, 저기.
won't get him.
와,
This might be the kind of AB
계속
that gets him
이기니까
out
이거
of that
또
slump.
주작질하네 이거.
Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
아, 주작질하네.
Fouled off.
끝에 실패. 유격축 바운드.
Pops this one up. Maldonado is calling for it. But it's the pitcher that makes the play. And there's one away now. Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Fouled away.
Hey, looking back 0-1 now.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Skied into straightaway right. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
He's set. Here it comes.
아, 푸시용으로 데리고 온 건데 이거.
2 down, 2 down.
Comes set. The 0-1. Line towards center field. And there's his first hit in his new uniform. That has to feel good to get that out of the way. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game.
벌써 나와?
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And now Scott Heineman. Swing and he pops him up.
You got it.
And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. 2 runs on.
또 자식.
Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the DH, Shin-Soo Choo.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Choo carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Hit hard down the line, and this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we put up our team leaderboard, you can see right there his total currently third best on this Rangers ball club.
바보 괜히
So
들고 왔나?
Elvis Andrus the next to bat. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball one.
Hey, we got to force it one.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. No one out with a runner at second. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Adrianza is under it as he puts it away for out number one. A man at second with one down, and into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball one. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, 1 out.
Softly hit toward the hole.
뭐야, 내가 잡는 거였어?
And he'll reach first safely.
아이씨.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So striding forward now, Ronald Guzman. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, get him yourself right here.
And they'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Count even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Bregman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Todd Frazier. First pitch on its way. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. To the left side, but it's well foul.
Plays a 1 here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Ain't nobody.
Another 0-2 home. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's one down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Robinson Chirinos. He hit a sac fly earlier. And this is low, ball one.
Ball 1, no strike. Come on, guys.
And he fouls this one off.
제 텍사스로 갔네. 얘는 휴스턴에 있었던 것 같은데. 보세요.
The 1-1 home. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Nick Solak, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You got 2 down.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2. grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Popped him up. Correa is there, and the side is retired. Rangers. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Scott Heineman, he'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
16.
Low for ball one.
Counts 1-0.
Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And he's retired here, one away. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now.
Now batting. The designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
여기야.
Here comes the first pitch.
저쪽이 강한데 저걸 쉽게 하네.
The windup and the 0-1. Now that's popped up.
I got it. I go.
And there's out number 2.
I got you.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 with a line out and a pop out.
Shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
2-1 the count. Here it comes now to Andrus. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. High in the air out towards shallow right. Tucker waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Willie Calhoun. He'll start things out for the Rangers in their half of the 6th.
Willie.
First offering on its way, and it's fouled away.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-2 count and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Here it comes. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Down the third baseline, but this is foul. The 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. Ready once again, Danny Santana. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Hey, plays are 1 now.
Three and 0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to pull it in is Brantley, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Ronald Guzman. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, get him yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
The 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Hey, we got you.
Bauer gets the sign. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. They're up 2-0. Here's Todd Frazier now. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
The third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Springer giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Settling in now, Robinson Chirinos. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
안 바꿔줘.
And he chases one up the ladder as he hits a high fly ball out to straightaway center. Tucker has to come in from the next area code to put this one away. Wow. Into the box, Nick Solak. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. In there, no balls and a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Now a swing and a third straight fly ball here should get him out of the inning. 1-2-3. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go. In now, Scott Heineman. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Astros.
Here comes the Astros skipper up. Well, guys, they made the trade for him, hoping they'd see performances like the one he had today in their win.
You know, Matt, not every trade looks this good right out of the gate. He did a fantastic job on the hill, put the team in a position to win, and they grabbed the victory. Nice job all around.
I'm from a place where they pull up on you with a one. No one warned you, ain't no time for no when you sleeping on a stretcher like I'm saying hey, trying to live day by day. None of these neighbors say nothing if you see a and them is coming, they did it, dumping, they kicking, they punching, they jumping, they you in front of the Baptist church. The trappers ain't job, they don't have to work. If this stitching ain't act berserk and expos up like afterbirth. My mama told me go to church. I was sitting 10 rows from the first day, dreaming about everything I probably get if I get the lady in front of me's purse and run out the back door. If he ask for my relationship with the Lord, you can tell at the service I'm bored. Hold up, I'd rather be on a resort. Hold up, I'd rather be service I'm bored. I'd rather be serving this to a sort of thinking I know she is. I'm swimming in this, got me drowning. Ice, yeah, this water got me drowning. I'm drowning. No flow, I'm drowning. No flow, chasing, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Ooh.